I've never talked about this openly before, but YouTube has been an incredibly inhospitable place during the time that I've been on it. It's been incredibly hit or miss, and mostly miss. In fact, almost all the time it's been a miss. I've had one video get above 10,000 views in my time on YouTube, and it was a complete fluke. It was a video about how to get a gamer girlfriend, which is pretty much the only video that actually drives subscriptions these days, because the most recent videos of mine, they usually get about 100 or 200 views, somewhere between there, but usually around 100 views off of 1,500 subscribers. And I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. That last video on how to make a record player took me 2 weeks to make. It was over 100 hours of work. And to see it get 109 views off of YouTube before I posted it on Reddit, it just makes you feel like shit. I'm going into my last year of school, and after it, I feel honestly incredibly anxious about what I'm going to do with my life. And if YouTube isn't growing at all, I gotta cut it out. And by growing, I don't just mean numbers. I mean, people actually interested in watching what I put out there. People who are interested in laughing along with the videos that I'm making and the stories that I'm telling. And to be honest, it doesn't feel like that many people really care. And on top of that, it feels like YouTube has it out for me, because I shit you not, several of my last videos have only gone out to people who are subscribed to me. Exclusively. My watch time is almost entirely from people that are already subscribed, which basically means YouTube doesn't have any interest in showing my newest videos to anybody outside of my subscriber base. I say this because it makes me feel like what I'm doing is worthless. It's not adding any value to the world. And it's incredibly crushing, and it's really hard to just keep going on. I was sitting here trying to edit my newest video. It's about fixing window regulators in BMWs, and I just can't keep going. Not with this, feeling in the pit of my stomach that like something isn't right. So here's what I'm trying to actually get across in this video. I'm gonna give this channel 6 more months. I'm going to try my very best, right? I am going to give it my all. I'm going to be posting on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, and I'm going to do my very, very best to get a video out every week I'm going to try and make it the best content I've ever made. It's going to be focused on the topic of cars, but it's going to be the exact same me, same jokes, same sarcastic kind of sense of humor. That's my promise to you. I absolutely love making these videos. I don't want to stop making them. In fact, I want this to be able to be a career, and I'm not trying to get rich off of it. I just want it to be able to make me enough money to live and keep doing this, because I love making people laugh. But right now it doesn't feel like that's possible, and right now it feels like nobody really gives a shit. That's what I'm going to do. But here's what I want from you. If you truly do like this content, and if you want to see this content continuing on, if you want this channel to exist in 6 months, please share the channel with someone that you know. Anyone, that's interested in this content. I don't want you to just, share it with someone who doesn't want to see it, but if you know someone that you think would like this stuff, please share it with them. And I say this not as, some large creator who's like, oh yes, like, subscribe, share the video, and they don't really, give a shit what the results of that are, because no matter what, they make a living off of it, and they're gonna keep doing, YouTube no matter what. No, in this case, if that doesn't happen, there's a very high chance that this channel does not exist. And the bar I'm setting here is just growth in general. I no longer want to spend, 50 hours on a video only to see it get 100 views, right? It just doesn't seem fair. And I know that I'm preaching to the choir, because the 100 of you that are watching are the literal 100 of you that have kept this channel going as long as it has. I mean, the couple commenters who keep coming back, you and my friends and family are the only reason that I keep making content here. Otherwise, I just wouldn't, because why would you spend 50 hours making something for no one to enjoy it? I'm incredibly disheartened right now. That's the best way I can put it. I just feel like quitting. And unfortunately, because life exists, I'm going to have to quit at some point if we don't start seeing growth. So that's it for this upload today. I'm not trying to make this super morbid, but I just needed to get this out there, I'm going to, like I said, try my very hardest this next 6 months. I'm going to put out some of the best content I've ever put out. That is my promise to you. And I'll see you next week.